Morning guys, as you can tell, I've just woken up. I did do the video last night and upload it to YouTube, but it was slightly too long, so they rejected it, and I have no idea how to do all the trimming and stuff, so I just thought I'd do another one this morning and sort of compress what I was saying in there, really. So the end of week one, I noticed some pretty good changes. I did have week one planned a week before, so technically this should be week two, but I had a family funeral on that week and a few other dramas, should we say, in my life. So I sort of scrapped that as a week because my diet was slightly out, and I'd only trained once that week. So I just said to Steve, I use that as a sort of getting to know the program, looking through it, getting all my foods ready. So when I started last Saturday, that was going to be on point, and it was, to be honest. I got all my diet and stuff bang on to the program, and the training I hit. How many did I do? 5 out of 7 last week, so it was pretty good. On my days off, I played a bit of badminton because I got sent back to Essex for work to drop some things off, so I was back at home anyway. So I met up with a few friends and they were playing badminton, so we had a bit of a laugh. It wasn't anything, we're not any good, we just do it for a bit of a crack, really. And then when I went back to my mate's got a climbing wall piece at his house, so I just did some sort of knee raises on there. I think I did 40 in sections, not 40 in one go, and same with pull-ups. I did about 40 over that night, just on my rest day, just sort of do a little bit, not too much. And then, when was it? Yesterday, Saturday, so Saturday morning, Friday actually, I drove back Friday. From there, I woke up at 6 a.m. Friday at home, drove back that afternoon, went straight into work at 6 p.m. and went straight through in work till 6 a.m. Saturday morning, so 24 hours awake. Went to sleep for 4 hours. Wasn't feeling the best when I woke up, to be honest. Felt a bit like a zombie. But once I'm awake, I'm awake. So although it doesn't look like it right now, got up, sort of had breakfast, which I've got sitting in front of me right now. Got up, had breakfast, thought maybe I'll be able to get another couple of hours in once I'd eaten, but no, I was awake. So I just sort of got ready and went to the gym, started to warm up, did the jump lunges and jump squats, 2 sets of those, no problem for the warm up. And I got on the new running machine. Some of you might have seen them, like a sort of dipped belt, the Techno Gym one, and you power it yourself. There's no power to it, and you've just got a gear lever to either slow the belt down or stiffen it up, or bring it into the running mode, which is really loose. And as you run, the belt sort of kicks in as well. So I went on that to do my sprints, and I'd never used it before. I stupidly just got on it, put it into run after a minute of sort of fast walking. And as you're running, obviously it's got that sort of that camber in it, but as you're running, the belt picks up speed with your legs. But I've got to about 45 seconds of sprinting, and I probably shouldn't have gone 100% at sprinting for a whole minute, even though it says to. I should have probably just gone about 80%. And my legs didn't want to go that fast anymore after that long. So the last 20-15 seconds, that belt was still going at that speed, so my legs by the end of that first minute were not in the best shape, to be honest. I haven't done sprints for a long time, and did my walk and then started again. Got to 35 seconds, and I was written off. I texted Steve and told him just to have a laugh, but I had to actually have a sit down for a while. Sorry, that's porridge. and he sort of gave me a couple of motivational text messages, shall we say, to get on with it. Recovered, got on with it, did the full workout. I wouldn't say to the best of what I should have done, but it was good enough. I definitely worked myself. But I'm exerting that little bit of energy. Obviously I'm cutting my body fat percentage, so levels of energy what you may normally have there with your diet are not necessarily there now, so you've got to expect those dips, hitting walls and stuff like that. But the diet, as it goes so far, very well, it suits me down to the ground. I'm not one for putting fancy food on my plate. I cook for myself, so it's always been simple. I do 12 and a half hour shifts, then go to the gym, then get home. I don't really have time to be doing sort of Gordon Ramsay stuff. It's just very basic chicken and veg, and that's it. So this is suiting me down to the ground at the moment. My favourite meals are probably breakfast, because I've got my oats here with the almond milk, and then I've got my scrambled egg here, and also my snack, which I've got peanut butter. I love peanut butter on rice cakes, so they're good for me. Something to look forward to. I'm going to have a cheat meal next weekend, because it's my friend's birthday, so I'm going to go home and I'm just going to have a meal, cheat meal with him and a few of my other mates, and watch them all have a few drinks while I don't, because I want to do this without drinking. I'm not a big drinker anyway, so it's not a big problem for me. And the only other thing really to sort of go through, that me and Steve spoke about last week, was branch chain amino acids, which I'm using. I've got the USM ones there, and these basically are like a safeguard for me while I'm doing this, because I'm hitting those energy levels and going through my energy levels, and cutting down to well, hopefully 6 to 8% of body fat. I'm going to go past the normal energy levels and start eating into my reserves. And what I don't want to do is go past them reserves and then start breaking down muscles. So I've got a safeguard there. The amino acids will stop me from auto-cannibalism and stop me eating away at my muscle, because not necessarily when you're working out, but if you do an intense session, you're going to still be burning calories afterwards. So you have to be reasonably careful, and you don't want to lose muscle whilst you're cutting. Well, you don't really want to ever lose muscle, to be fair, because your muscle's there to obviously support function and stuff for your body, make you look better if you like, and also it uses energy. So each day, the more muscle mass you've got, the more energy you're using just to support and keep that muscle alive. So the more muscle you've got, the more energy you're going to use just from day-to-day function. So yeah, you want to safeguard that. And also the amino acids help with protein synthesis. So when you're consuming protein, whether it be eggs, shakes, or just in your diet, veg, when it breaks down into its certain macros, nuts or whatever, stuff like that, you need that supporting protein synthesis to help your muscles grow, because although their amino acids are protein, they don't come together as a whole protein, so they can't be used as a building block to build your muscle, but they do help build the muscle. A great way that I heard it explained was it proteins the bricks to build your muscle. Amino acids are actually the builders, so they're helping to build their muscles up, but they can't be used themselves in the wall, if you like. So yeah, they will be released from protein intakes as normal, as your body breaks down protein, but they are a great supplement to prevent, obviously, your body from auto-cannibalism and help with protein synthesis to build and repair new muscle. It's not going to hurt you to put them into your diet or your regime at all. So I'm sure Steve will be able to explain it in a little bit more detail if you need him to. As Steve's already, he's been very helpful for me so far. I've known Steve for a long time, so we have like sort of a good relationship anyway, good bit of fun between us. That doesn't sound bad. But yeah, so far so good. Next week I'll also do my body fat percentage reading as well, and see where I'm at. But I'm hoping, I'm guessing it's dropped quite a bit, because from my start photo, I think about a week and a half ago to now, there's a big difference, which I'll put in the comments on Facebook. So if you've watched this clip, in the comments under the video on Facebook on Discovery Fitness, I'll place the 2 images. I'm a bit ashamed of the original photo as well. So yeah, enjoy that one. But thanks for watching, and we'll update again next week.